guys, welcome back to another What's Cooking Wednesday on BigJon TV. John threw this out there recently and you guys like the idea. So today I'm showing you how to make chili. Not just any chili, but a competition style chili in an Instant Pot. So you can get those competition flavors quickly. Let's get started. Alright, our Instant Pot is set to saute. It's hot. We're going to add a little bit of oil. I've got just under 4 pounds of ground beef. This is a lean ground beef. Let's start breaking that up. While that's busy browning, we're going to make our dump seasoning. We've got 3 tablespoons of chili powder, 2 tablespoons of paprika, and 2 tablespoons of cumin. Stir this all together. This is called a dump because we're going to dump it into our bowl in separate stages. If we put it all in at once, all of these seasonings will have the same flavor. They'll cook down and have kind of a muddier flavor. Whereas if we save some of it and add it to the end, there's a bit more of a punch to the flavors. Alright, that seems to be well combined. All of our big chunks have been broken up. We'll set this aside. To our meat, we're going to add 1 small onion, 1 small bell pepper, 2 cloves of garlic. We want these veggies to become very soft and translucent and really start to break down. My meat is very lean. It's an 80-20 blend. If you use anything much fattier, you'll probably need to drain your meat, so don't add any spices before you drain your meat. Now, if this were truly a competition, I would be using a higher cut of meat. I'd maybe use tri-tip and cut it super fine, or take a higher quality of beef and grind it myself, but this will do for now. Alright, there's no pink left to my meat, but there is actually quite a bit of fat and liquid. I'm going to strain this out. Alright, no fat left in there. We're going to add about half of our dump, plus half a teaspoon of white pepper, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Give this a stir. Next we'll add in 2 6-ounce cans of tomato paste, 3 teaspoons of beef base, or you could use beef bouillon cubes. Adding our spices to the hot meat before the liquid really gives them a chance to perk up. Dried spices sometimes lose a little bit of their flavor, but that really activates the oils in them. Next, I'm going to add 2 cans of chili ready tomato. This is super smushed down, broken up tomatoes. That's already looking fantastic. Add in 3 cups of water. I'm adding 1 more cup of water. I want this to be a little bit looser while it cooks to prevent it burning. Now, depending how hot you like it, you could add a little bit of cayenne. I'm actually going to take 2 jalapenos and slit them on the sides. And drop them in. This way we get kind of the essence of the jalapeno without quite all the spice. Alright, our lid goes on, vent to ceiling. We're going to pressure cook for 10 minutes. Alright, our 10 minutes are up. We're going to let this natural release for 10 minutes and then see where we're at. 10 minutes is up. Let's finish the release. Alrighty. Oh, that looks fantastic. It smells really great. We've got really small pieces of meat in here. Hold on, you can't see anything. It got steamy. All right, that is looking fantastic. I think it's got a good amount of liquid in it still. We're not going to need to add any more. We've got our pot on saute still to keep it nice and hot. We're going to give it a taste. And I'm going to add in all of my second dump, plus about a teaspoon of salt. There's not much heat to this, but I do want to keep it kid-friendly and not add any more heat to it. I'm going to let those seasonings hydrate in there and give it a taste in just a couple minutes. Now, if you're nice, you'll go through and find your jalapeno and take it back out. Or you can leave it as a nice surprise for someone. I'm going to squeeze as much of the juice out as I can, but then remove the seeds and the flesh. There's number 2. All right, I think this is ready to eat. And the best way to eat chili, in my opinion, is on top of some Fritos. The little bit of cheddar cheese and a little bit of sour cream. So I only made a small helping because this is actually dinner tonight.
Right.
So this is what we're doing.
We're just taking a taste.
This isn't the full meal. I was happy. Jamie came out to the kitchen and he said, "It smells really good in here." So that's a good thing.
Not too spicy, but a little kick.
Very kid friendly. You could amp up the heat if you wanted to.
Realistically, even in our house, probably could have gone a couple of bumps higher.
Right.
That's fantastic.
The meat is nice and tender.
Yeah.
Draining the grease means that this isn't greasy.
Right.
With the exception of the sugar, this is keto. Well, and the chips. Don't put chips if you're trying to do it keto. This really took an all-day competition process and condensed it down into about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Making homemade chili in 45 minutes is pretty darn good.
Right. Yeah, and this is fantastic. Great flavor.
How would it do in a competition?
I'm not a chili judge, but
I think typically they aim for a little bit saltier and a tiny bit spicier.
Yep.
But otherwise the textures and the colors are all on point.
Delicious.
All right, make
I
sure
bit my tongue.
That's not good. Don't do that. All right, make sure you guys click the like, subscribe, share it with your friends if you're so inclined.
Good job.
You can find BigJon TV on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Good job, Jess.
Thanks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll catch you on the next one. Comment down below. Let me know how you make your chili.
With or without beans? The great debate.
Without beans.
I don't like beans in it.
It's filler.
It turns into like a stew or casserole or something different.
Yep, and it gives you gas.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Catch you on the next one. Bye.